mascot for any team in sports. Perhaps it's our fascination with flight, the elegance elegance and majesty with which they seemingly without effort glide through the air. Well, there will be plenty of effort in this one because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Cyclones ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it out. It's golden. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Louisville's offense will get the first crack at it here. Looking downfield on first down. The quick out.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Watson. At the 40, there he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
Those pitches, those laterals, whatever you want to call them, the more times you do those in a game, the more likelihood you have of putting that pigskin on the ground. They put it on the ground there. The ball gets out. It happens. It's going to be a part of the game, but it's also the part of the game that the coaches, when they get you to the sidelines, they're going to tell you about it. And they're not going to tell you about it in good language.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? From the gun. Wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding it to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Obviously, third downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks. Fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Hunt is on its way. Wants to return it.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. The Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Tollefson. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Line is set on 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt, and he loses the football. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move, it's Watson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cardinals will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. To the air, it's Tollefson. Sends it downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Not a lot of a return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. On the run, it's Lee. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Turning it on! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Cardinals have their offense in high gear. They send the tight end in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the 1st half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Quarterback extends the play. Finds a little space. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Clark. And the returner is stopped. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble.
Well, it was a great job of executing the option by the quarterback. He made the right decision holding on to it. He shows you his athleticism. It's going to be a big play. You've just got to finish it, though. And the defense, they never quit. You saw the effort getting to him and ripping the ball loose.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The run from the shotgun. Sweet cut there. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Cardinals are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not going to make it. What a job on this defense to stop him in his tracks. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Taylor. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. And he reels it in inside the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker in the game.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out. It's Watson. And the returner goes down. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Cardinals will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some... Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. QB got it himself.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Tollefson. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, it's crazy how this defense has been so good in this area of the field, right? They've given up plays and they've given up yards, but they've made them kick field goals. And great job getting the sack, trying to do it again.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That brings him to within 1. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Makes it past the marker. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught near the sticks. It's Golden. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Finding an escape route. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Cardinals started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Cardinals! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Iowa State sending the offense back out. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one, make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Scanning the field, it's Tollefson. Here's a heat. Gets rid of it. They're working that left side. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. gets out of bounds with a first down. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a crease. It's Lee. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And now on second down for this offense. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. DB's right up on the receivers. Back to the ground with the running back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Under fire. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Iowa State. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Looking to throw on first down. He's gonna, he's got some space. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Now on second down. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. Running to Green. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. To the ground. He's got it again. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. And they go back on top. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air, it's Tollefson. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Cyclones are flying down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Nebraska is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 25 over Ohio. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the grab. It's Golden. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with second and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Golden. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Second down, he'll throw it. The short hands, it's Brown. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up waiting the fourth.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Turning it on! That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Cardinals will line it up on first and 10. Gives it on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Well, that time on third down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense snapping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play, now setting up fourth down.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. Now the pressure switches to their defense. They've got to get a stop. Nothing to work with as they try to force another round of OT. Guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions, starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. There he goes! That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown Cardinals! They take the lead here in overtime.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Back to pass, it's Tollefson. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Third and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't make the grab. The desperation 4th down play, and this one is over. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.